Yo. Microphone check. 1, 2. What is this? The 5-footer, something with a roughneck business. I floats like gravity. Never had a cavity. Excuse me. Got more rhymes than the wine's got family. No need to sweat Arsenio against type of fame. No shame in my game, but I always come the same. Styles upon styles upon styles is what I pack. You wanted this to fight, but you just don't know the half. I sport New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Mess around with this, you catch a sizing up. I never half step because I'm not a half stepper. Drink a lot of soda, so they call me Dr. Pepper. Mike Tyson quotes, he's a manufactured killer. I'm a natural born killer. That's a cool quote. I like that one. He's manufactured. I'm natural bone. Pretty good. Pretty good, y'all. What we got? Crack-a-lackin'. Only 4 people. Gotta wait for people to come on in. Marco, did you see the interview with Kid Austin, his pops in Chicago? No. But I am talking to Kid Austin, I believe, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll be all here with him. And his pops, I'm sure. Because his pops always joins. You feel me? Why? What's up? What about it? What about it, blood? What about it? What about it? Talk to me, people. Did no... Yeah, the alert went out. What's this? Click to claim your digital images. Okay. The interview was on Cigar Talk. Okay. What's up, Dwayne? It's just you up in this bitch? Did you hear what Tank's fight problem being made because all him is thinking about different deals? Marcos, what's happening, Mexican J? Tank as favorite possible upset from Teo. Fury wins a rematch. I agree. Stoppage. Tank said he's willing to pay $300 million so he can pay the rest of his fights. Huh? What's up, Walter? What up? Why are you saying Marcos? That ain't my name, for starters. But why are you saying Marcos? Talk to me, sucker. Talk to me, sucker. Talk to me. Eon, you back. Tank don't got nothing close to 300 M's. Truth. You seen the 5? Nah, I don't really. Nah. Marcos would be your name if you were Mexican. True. Or any really Hispanic country, right? Isn't Marcos just across the board Hispanic name? Right? Marcos. Some people call me Mark. But mostly it's... I've had people think I'm saying Parker. I'll say Marco, and they'll hear Parker. Like, if it's loud. Parker. If my name was fucking Parker, that shit would be changed instantly. Tank is trying to pull a Mayweather, pay the rest of his contract. Maybe not a bad idea. That first 5-5 car was supposed to give Bivol first better BF, but he got hurt. Boots versus Garcia. What Garcia? Not Danny. Ortiz versus Madrimov. Jai versus Zurdo. Tank versus Zepeda. Catterall versus Jose Ramirez. 5-5 means what? They're all Matchroom and then all Queensberry? Or Matchroom and what? Matchroom and what? That's a good card, though. Marco, that's kind of funny because you're from New York and Parker. I don't get it. Me, Peter Parker? You talking about like Spider-Man? Is that where you're going with that? Matchroom and Golden Boy. Okay, thank you. CJ, what up? What's goody in the hoodie? I thought Tank only had 6 more fights. Why is he wasting them on Lamont Roach? Great question. Smash that like button, guys. It's free. Show your support for the channel. Subscribe and share. Thank you. Listen to CJ. What's CJ stand for? Carlos Jose? You tell me. I got Boots, agreed. Jai, agreed. Catterall, agreed. Shakur, agreed. Ortiz, up. I got you. Same. Yes, I'm talking about Spider-Man. Okay. Chris Jr. Oh, right. You're Chris Esparon. That's you older. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that was you, Chris. I didn't realize that was you the whole time. And you had that, you're Australian, right? And you had that young picture up of yourself. You're the Australian dude. Fuck. I didn't realize that was you this whole time. I mean, you have a wrench, so I guess that makes sense. I got Madrimov over Ortiz. Possibly. I think so too. Marco, I don't really care about the Boots rematch. I just want to see Rodriguez. Okay. Me neither. Yep, that's me. My man, Chris. Look at that. Yeah, you look mad different from that other picture when you're like fucking 19. That's so funny. What's the J stand for, though? So your name is Chris. Chris, you're Hispanic, right? Juan, Jose, Joseph, Christopher Joseph, maybe? I don't know. My middle name's Ivan. I used to hate it, but it's kind of gangster right now. Marco Ivan. It's kind of dope. Joe. So Joseph. So I was right. Is it Joseph or just Joe? Because I think it was Joseph. I think I nailed it. Classic Christian fucking name. I think Ray Ford would beat Roach, let alone Tank. Okay. French Australian? Like from France? Like you speak the English like this? Like I am from France? Oh, shuts up. You just shuts up, you're stupid. Like that? Or like ancestry French? Yeah, I know it's Joseph. Come on now. My middle name is DeMario. That's dope. Dwayne DeMario. Yo, Triple D. Yo, Dwayne. You're Triple D. Or we can call you D Trip. Trip D. Damn, that's dope. You still don't want to show me any videos of you boxing. I get that you're whatever, it's uncomfortable, but you should do it, man. I'll only help you. Nah, my mom French. Damn. So you speak French? Parlez-vous français? Enchanté. Je m'appelle Marco. Et toi? I swear my middle name is Boots' first name. Ian Geron? Your parents didn't give you rhyming fucking names. Oh, no, it's not Ian. Your name is Odie. That still rhymes. Odion Geron? Damn, they fucking hit you with the down south shit. Odion Geron. Trying to... Parents don't realize, too, that when you give a kid a name that'll rhyme or something a little... they'll get made fun of. It makes their life difficult. Shit. Donovan? Who the fuck's Odeon? What the fuck? Your name is Donovan, but you go by Eon, and you tell me your whole name is Odeon. Why is your fucking nickname Eon? Donovan. Donovan Geron. Yeah, that's a very black name. That's dope, though. See, I don't like my name. I like my first name, but I don't like my last name. Why is your nickname Eon? I don't want to waste too much time. Nobody else probably gives a fuck, but I'm curious. Just quickly explain how you came to that fucking nickname. All right. Where's everybody at? See this? We talk about names, goes down to 2 fucking people. But most of us know each other in here, so I'm just CJ and you. Damn. So Dwayne and CJ, one of them left? Is that it? So it's only you? Who knows? I've been called. Nah. There's no who knows. When you got a nickname, there's a story. There's an origin story. Come on. Yo, I'm gonna drop a dope video. I'm working on it right now. Trinidad versus Yuri Boy Campus. Yuri Boy was 56-0. There was a bang out. Those motherfuckers were banging like Bloods and Crips. Oh, I might use that. They start banging like Bloods and Crips. Let's do this, though. Help me out. What's a subdivision of Bloods and Crips? So I like being specific. So I know Paru is a subdivision. I forget of which, of Blood or Crip. What's another subdivision of the other one? So I'll say like banging like Pyru, and whatever. Help me out if any of you know gangbang culture. Otherwise, I'll just Google the shit or ask some of my boys who actually were involved in that life. Marvelous Marvin versus Hopkins. Come on. Hagler over anybody at 60 except Roy. Nah, you don't want to get specific. Why not? I'm not. See? Let me just explain something to you, Eon or Donovan. When you talk about something and you put it in a gangster light, like the light I'm going to put in it is like, yo, these dudes are banging, punching, fighting hard, that they don't mind. I get if I'm out there being like, they're both being bigger pussies and like Bloods and Crips. Okay, I'm not doing that. But when you put it in a gangster, in a tough, in a complimentary light, they don't give a fuck if I get specific. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd. That's the one guy I think beats. One of the few. I got Sugar Ray Leonard beating Floyd Mayweather. If I had to bet, but 60-40. By no means is it a what? Maybe even 45-55. Close. But Sugar Ray, man, he might do him like he did Floyd Sr. That's right. I said it. He might do him like he did Floyd Sr. He might do him like he did his pops.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
He might do him like he did the originator of the Floyd role. Sugar Ray knocked out his pops, so he ain't shit.
Got him!
Nestor Gibbs got to stop defending and going for Haney. Nobody wants to see that. That's why showing that early day because there was no callers. Oh, you think people didn't call in? I don't know, man. I don't remember him defending Haney, but you say so. Ray Leonard wouldn't know what to do after he can't hit him clean. Ray Leonard won't be able to hit Floyd Mayweather clean.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Come on. You seen the speed? Damn, you wilding out. Having Bill for 6 hours just talking on this is cringe. Oh, you mean like that was like last week? I don't know. Floyd seen your fought Sugar. Yeah, Sugar Ray. Floyd Sr. did decently, but got knocked out brutally. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do a video on that. And so I just dropped the video on Floyd versus a nobody. Sugar Ray versus a nobody. It's already at like 300,000 views or 200,000. And Floyd was 1,000. I think I'm gonna. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do that. Let me see. I'm gonna download it now before I forget. Sugar Ray versus Floyd Mayweather. Let's see. Got to get a good quality video though. You know what I'm saying? Good quality video. Good quality video. There's a highlight one. This one ain't bad. All right. Anyway, let me go back to you guys. Do that later. Senior Dwayne. Yep, senior. Is Rogers? No, Roger Mayweather died a while ago. CJ. He had really bad diabetes. I think he got dementia too. What up, DGO? It's Marco, but that's a common typo. Autocorrect, so I won't hold you to it. What's cracking? CDGO. Did the fight and by decision? He knocked him out. No rest in peace. Yeah. Roger Mayweather was so funny in between rounds. Fuck that motherfucker. Time to knock that dirty, stupid motherfucker out. This N-word. I don't know. I don't know what I could say. This whatever is a clown. Whoop his ass. He said the funniest shit in between rounds. DGO. There he is. Jimbo, where you been? Where you been, Jimbo? Chilling. I haven't seen you in a minute. There's one guy who's coming named Trill Savage. I haven't seen him in months. I think hope he's okay. Most people don't know shit about Bob. Yep. Well, that's his famous, but in between rounds, hearing him just knock this stupid motherfucker out. It was like shit like that. That motherfucker ain't shit. He ain't shit. Just piece him up. Like, it was great. I'm actually a junior. All right. We know Boots ain't fighting Bud, and Tank ain't about that life. You might have a point. But a cracker like me can hope. Can't I? We could have dreams, aspirations, fantasies. That's what I want to see. And when we talk about it, we put it out in the Twitter sphere. And whoop, there it is. DGO knows. He knows. That's a crazy picture. I don't know what the fuck that is. Looks like either a sketch of a boxer and an alien or something. I didn't zoom it in to see, though. I'd rather see Teo versus Dev. Teo versus Dev.
Get the fuck out of here!
That shit will be boring. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm going to do... Let me see if I have that one. I might have it. Let me see something. No, I don't. But I'm going to download this one. Let's see. Shut up. This is annoying. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. I'll do this one. Do this one. All right, hold on. Now I'm going to put this one in, and now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here, Ian. This one is for you. This one is for you, my mellow. There we go. So now, you said Devin versus Teo, right? Right? So, here we go. This is what I think about Devin versus Teo. I didn't do it. Just whack. That shit is mad long. Alright. That's funny. Tank is the best at 35, but I won't entertain GOAT or Pound King nonsense. He has all the talent and the eyeball test to be a pound for pound, but he has to prove it first against high level competition. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? There's two trains of thought. People who say Tank's the best, I don't care, he has a great resume, come on. But people say he's garbage, he's fought nobody. That's also like, come on. It's right down the middle. Crazy potential, crazy visual eyeball test, getting A+, with extra biscuits on the eyeball test. But you also need to show and prove, like Big Daddy Kane said. I agree, I like Tank, but his fans make him unbearable. His fans are pretty annoying, some of them. Yeah, they're real. Tank's fans are real, like diehard, like real angry. They fucking hate everybody. Everybody's a cheating asshole. And if you, yeah, they're out of control. Some of them. It's like how LeBron fans used to be. I guess. You know what the problem is, Eon? Now with social media, everybody's a voice. Like when I was coming up, you heard just your friends, like you didn't know, but now everybody gets a voice, and even the dumbest shit can be heard. And even if it's just heard a little bit, that gives it credence. That gives it some validity. That puts it in the Twitter sphere. Because now there's so many different avenues where somebody could actually be heard. When I was coming up, not everybody could be heard. So a lot of stupid shit stayed under the radar. And it didn't turn a light bulb onto other people to also swallow and digest and regurgitate that same stupid shit. Honestly, I can't see anyone that beats me neither. The fake Muslim is on Prime fighting once a year. Fake Muslim. I don't think he's fake. I mean, he never changed his name officially. He's lost. I think that was an attempt at him to ground himself. So I kind of feel bad for him. But, you know, when I see him roughing up a girl at a fucking basketball game, it's like, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't fuck with tank lasers. Spot on. Yep. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Marco, I would like to watch the Lopez fight versus Devin. They both beat Loma. You want to fight? You want to see Devin Haney fight? I wish Crawford and Boots would fight each other. To buy no Crawford win by jam decision. Marco, I watched the Lopez versus Devin. They both faggot at her. What up, Chicago? Chicago. What's up? That's how Boricuas from my city, New York, will say Chicago. They go, yo, man, you been to Chicago? Teofimo would murder Haney. I don't know about that, though. Tank a woman. Yeah. No, well, we don't know if he's a woman beater, but he did some real fucking. I don't respect people. I don't respect two things that I can't ignore. For the most part in boxing, I'll ignore all your outside extracurricular activities, but dudes who hurt women or children, straight sopping wet pussies to me. Like big ass pussies. That shit. Now we don't know if what he did, but from what we saw, if he would do that in front of a stadium, all-star stadium full of 50,000 people or whatever, imagine what he does behind closed doors. But again, allegedly, maybe not. I don't know. But it's definitely not a good start. The main thing I don't like about Tank fans is that they all act like he has a part of him we just never seen. Nah, we've seen it all. I forgot Tank whooped his. Well, we don't know if he whooped her. We know he roughed her up on camera. He lost. I think he had an Adidas. No. Under Armour. He had an Under Armour deal, if I'm not mistaken. And then they dropped him after that came out. Marco, who you got? Majimov or Buyachuk? Majimov. I think he's too herky-jerky. He's giving too much problems. He whooped his woman and his fans called him Pound Pound King. Go with the resume lock. Okay. Tank went to way too many P. Diddy parties. I don't know, man. I've been to mad P. Diddy parties. Just kidding. Where's the sound effect form? Here it is.
Got him!
Never. I would have back in the day because he was those shits were dope. But if I would have saw any funny shit, I would have been like, peace. The dude left a pregnant woman pleading for help when he told her, yeah, that's pretty fucking, yeah. That's what he has is in legal trouble for that, right? What did he do? He hit her? There was an accident, and then he just fucking hit and run. Is that what happened? He went to mad Diddy parties. I forget Devin. I mean, Devin went to Diddy parties too. Just because you go to a Diddy party doesn't mean you're partaking in gayness. You know what I mean? You're not automatically fruity if you step foot into a Diddy party. It's just makes it more likely, I suppose. You know who would have stayed. Just for you thinking that I would stay at a Diddy party, for you even imagining that makes you.
Tutti frutti. Tutti frutti.
Because that's what you're thinking about. Muhammad Ali versus Joe Louis. Ali's too big. Remember, eras. Joe Louis reigned supreme in the 30s, right? Maybe even early 40s. But 30s and 40s. And I think he was champ from like 39 to 51. Let's see. What years Joe Louis champ? But let's see. 37, 49. Okay. So 40s basically. Late 30s, 40s. That's different eras. Somebody who fought in the 30s against somebody who fought in the 60s, that's 30 years apart. A lot of evolution takes place in terms of just not physical evolution, biological, technological, sports science, all kinds of shit. The evolution of the sport going for, at one point, dudes fought like this. Put them up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then it went to like, and then so it's evolution. Jack Johnson did this shit. You put him in front of Andrew Galata, he gets his ass whooped. Eras. What's up, Sanction Boss? What's cracking? I don't do the year because I'm 48, but appreciate the connection. I'm about to drop a Roberto Duran versus Davey something. What's his name? I'm about to drop that one. I forget the dude's name. Marco Rodriguez said Shakur would beat Tank. Rodriguez who? Who's Rodriguez? Let me see. I'm going to drop Davey Moore. That's who. Davey Moore versus Trinidad. Versus Duran. I'm going to do that next. But today, either tonight or tomorrow, I'm dropping Trinidad versus Campus. Wild slugfest. I mean, both dudes land in titanium dipped cinder blocks, smashing each other on top of the melon. You see the fucking red Kool-Aid coming out the melon. They're hitting each other so hard. Bam. And he's correct. I mean, Shakur could literally run away with the win and pot shot. Yeah. That's why he has a chance of beating anybody, because he could just stay away and boop, 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 and stay away. He has tremendous defensive, fast twitch. It's like his panic button is always pressed, and he stays very, very safe. Now, a safe fighter is never an exciting fighter, and a safe fighter doesn't always become a victorious fighter. I mean, Shakur could literally run away. Yeah, you just said that. But Tank is a favorite. I would love to see Tank fight Shakur. I kind of want to see either Shakur get knocked out cold or win. So either we know he's the goods or we know he's not. I'm sick of not knowing. That's what it is. Tank, he's the goods. Yeah, his resume is not as good as a lot of people, but he's the goods. But Shakur, we don't know. How did it just go from 23 to 7? What the fuck is going on? I believe if Shakur beats Tank, there's nobody that can beat him fairly. Maybe. Don't forget, Tank's shorter. You know what I'm saying? And smaller. Maybe a taller, faster, rangier fighter could beat Shakur. Like, okay, yeah, so that means he could beat the shorter Pitbull type dudes, Tank dudes. But what about height? You know what I'm saying? Marco, that's called the bitch button? What's called the bitch? Oh, the bitch button. Tank has a decent resume. Fans just hype it up. It's good. It's good. Ryan now holds a lot more weight. Rolly, Barrios, probably his best win. Pitbull, maybe second best win or maybe his best win. Santa Cruz, 5 elite, all former champions. Rolly shouldn't have been, but he was. Oh, Frank Martin, excuse me, 6. That's up there. I think Frank Martin's probably a better win than Rolly. You know what I'm saying? He was a better fighter. Is a better fighter. I meant to his fans. Yeah, I know. But that's a good resume. Better than Shakur's. Shakur beat who? Jamel Herring and Valdez and De Los Santos, which a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? That's 3-6. And the dudes that Shakur beat were not as good as the dudes Tank beat, I don't think. Devin, I don't even know if Devins is better. Kambosos, okay. But loses to Loma, arguably. Fucks up Regis. Linares. I mean, Devins is arguably, but I think Tanks is better at this point because Devin has the loss to Loma. If Devin beat Loma clearly, that would maybe put him over the edge. Frank Martin's not elite. Yeah, he is, man. He was a champion. Eon, you remember, you might have not been one of those people, but do you remember how many people thought Frank was going to outbox Tank? So many. I remember telling you guys, I don't see that. But a lot of people that I trust their boxing expertise, a lot of them thought that might happen. You forget. Bro, for the GOAT comparisons, pound for pound kings, like the Glazers claim, we know Tank trash. Okay. What do you expect? 30 fights and 20 not. Is that what he's? That's what it is? 30 and 28? Wow. That is, what is that, 98%? Let's see. 28 divided by 30 is 93% knockout ratio. Wow. Anything 90 for a career, for a career of, 25 fights or more, anything with a 90% knockout ratio is outstanding. Outstanding. Not just good, not just great, but fucking excellently outstanding. Frank Martin was never a champion. Sure? Let's see. I mean, you know your shit, Eon. I don't know. I no disrespect that I'm double checking, but was Frank Martin ever a world champion boxer? Let's see. Frank Martin held the lightweight. Frank Martin had the WBC silver lightweight title. Okay. So you are correct, Eon. He was not a champion because the silver lightweight title is not a recognized belt. Eon, good shit. I wish you could send me your hair because that would make this all look way better on me. My opinion, Frank won the early rounds, but then he won the rounds, but Tank downloads, right? Tank is like an Intel Core processor, right? And once that bar goes to 100, whap! And that's it. He hits you with a fistful of Ambien, and you're sleepwalking before you somersault right into the under the covers, into the sleeping bag. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Tank is something special. He is. That's why I wish he didn't hate me. I don't know if he hates me. He left one shitty comment on one of my videos. He might not remember that he did it. Or he might have changed his mind. I don't know. I've talked to his coaches. They seem to like me, so who the fuck knows? Frank won like 3 rounds to me. He gassed out. Nah, he was just... Nah, here's what happened, Eon. I remember this clearly. First of all, Tank cut the ring off tremendously well, like George Foreman level. Second, though, Tank let Frank get off. It was fucking genius. I don't know if you saw it. He stood there and didn't throw as much. He made Frank think, oh, first of all, this isn't that hard, the punches, and he's not even throwing that much. He's letting me get off. I'm getting off. I'm too fast for him. And then Tank just whap, lulled him to sleep, and walloped him with a bag of bricks. It was genius. See, and these are traps. We're talking about Floyd Schofield needs to learn how to set traps. Maybe do a little less throwing, Set a trap. That's a trap. And that's a long thought out trap. That's a trap that you invested time into. Rounds upon rounds. Good shit. Bro, Tank is the best 35. His resume is trash. It's not. Get out of here. It's not trash. I don't think he hates you. I just think he didn't like what you said. Well, I was putting out video. I put out 1 or 2 videos of him sparring and dudes getting the better of him. But again, I didn't release the video. Those are videos that are already out there in the YouTube sphere, right? And I didn't commentate over it like, oh, Tank's garbage. He's exposed. Here he is getting exposed. You got his ass whooped. I clearly was like, here's his video. Tank is getting touched in some parts, but it's also only 30 seconds. So do we really believe that all of it, that this is what happened for the whole sparring? What do you guys think? As viewers? That's how I would really put it up there. Being very clear to mention that, because I know when you release a highlight or a remix, come on. A lot of shit's on the cutting room floor that might make you not look so good. How good do you think Tank's chin is? Really good. Motherfucker swallowed clean grenades from Rolly. Say what you want about Rolly. He could punch hard as shit. And from Ryan, who we know punches hard. And from Pitbull, who we know punches hard. His chin is straight butters. Tank got a good chin. Yeah, well, of course. Wow, Eon biased. I don't think Eon's biased. Eon's pretty good. Every now and then he'll say some shit. But Eon's pretty balanced. I believe. Canelo versus Beterbiev. Wrangle. Canelo will never fight Beterbiev. I don't think Canelo will take that fight. I don't give a fuck how much Turkey offers him. He is not stupid. If he won't fight Benavidez, you think he's fighting somebody who's has a 98% knockout ratio? Like, is it 98? Let's see, what is it? 21. No, wait, what is it? 20. I think it's like 97 divided by 21. 95% knockout ratio. He's not fighting him. Nope. Eon, take the red pill. LK, let me know. You'll see. I think that's let me know. Acronym for what's LK? Through the Kool-Aid smoke and mirrors. All right. People don't give Tank enough credit for locking down Ryan's left hook. He didn't lock it down. He countered it. You remember? Ryan came in with it. Tank ducked down and boom, made him walk right into it. That's what dropped him. He said based, not biased. Oh. I'm getting old. Well, I defended you, Ian. I said you're not biased, so there it goes. Who was Tank sparring? Nobody or actual fighters. Nah, we were sparring. Good guy. Kevin Johnson, Elijah Pierce. These are good, solid professionals. They're not champions or whatever. They have a couple losses, but what's up, Cantrell? I'm more interested in Benavidez versus Beterbiev. Word life. That, my friend, deserves. What happened to the other guy that put in here? The bomb. What was his name? Bakram the bomb or some shit. Canelo has never been knocked out. He's only been hurt once. Canelo's only been hurt once. Does who in the chat knows who did it? Let's do it. Quick trivia. 10 seconds. Who is the only person to visibly wobble Canelo? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Miguel Cotto is incorrect. It was Miguel Cotto's brother. But close. Triple G couldn't wobble him, and he hits harder. I don't even live the continental 6 months out of the year. I live in Baja. I don't even live in the continental U.S. Okay, good for you. That's dope. I wish I did. I just watched the Kevin Johnson dude lose to Keyshawn's brother, who was not the. Yeah, I know, but he was a great. They call him the sparring king. He gives people. He's fucked up. It's on video. Not fucked up. It had. Let's say this. This is what we could say because we haven't seen the whole sparring. He's had solid moments against every great champion current, Kevin Johnson. So And I know dudes like that who are unbelievable in the gym. They call them gym fighters. But when the lights go on, they're not as unbelievable. Sean Porter versus Ricky Hatton. Porter. Porter and Hatton are very similar. I just think Porter had better footwork. I think Porter had a slightly stronger will. And I think Porter hit harder. Hatton didn't have that much power. He just mauled you. He mauled you like a bear fresh out of hibernation. I meant to say Jose. Yeah, all right. You just fucking Googled that shit. Don't lie to me. Who you got, Boots or Crawford? Dash, I got Crawford. How can you bet against Crawford? Maybe if it's Madrimov rematch, I might lean towards Madrimov a little bit because Madrimov gave Boots all he could handle. But Crawford isn't as awkward and herky-jerky. So I got to go with Crawford. Crawford over anybody, really. Anybody his own weight. Not at 54, though. 54, I'm not sure. Boots or Ortiz. I got Boots. Boots hasn't been tested enough. He could be a hype job. True. Could be. Meh. Could be. Hype job. I know what you meant. Justin. Is your real name Justin? Or is that just a total just in case play on words? That'd be cool if your real name was really Justin. What else we got, guys? We're freestyling here. I'm tired. I'll tell you motherfuckers that. What else we got? Nothing? He's good but hyped. He's hyped because he's good. Right? Let's digest that. He's hyped because he's good. There's certain fighters who are hyped just because they're hyped. Joe Joyce was hyped. Not very good. Boots is hyped because what we see. I think Boots, Shakur, Benavidez need that one big fight. They'll be bona fide superstars. Who, though? Against who? But it will be... And they can't because Boots, Shakur, and Benavidez are all... Boots and Benavidez especially are very quiet. They don't have crazy loud personalities. They're not going to attract... Shakur's a little louder, but him too. They're all not... You got to kind of either be an asshole or be just mad eccentric or be fucking mad angry. You got to have something to become a superstar on top of skill these days, which is sad. Just play on words. Elijah. All right. Got you. I forgot what happened in Boots' last fight. Yeah, he didn't look good, though. He was getting hit a lot. What up, Vinny? Motherfucking Vinny fucking Blanco. Marco in Stanford, CT, you found any good restaurants in your area? I'm from the Bronx originally. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's great food in fucking Connecticut, man. Stanford has dope food. Norwalk, where I'm at. I've never been to Greenwich yet. That's a little hoity-toity, though, apparently. Usyk is a quiet... Yes. But no. Yes and no. Usyk is very entertaining, Ian. Dances, says funny shit, come in wearing Hitman costumes. He's quiet, he's entertaining. Boots, Shakur, and who's the other one you said? Those guys are not entertaining at all. And some of them, Shakur, aren't even entertaining in the ring. No, Benavidez, that's what you said. Benavidez is just all about business. Quiet, good, well-mannered kid, you know what I'm saying? As long as the tank Kool-Aid is there, I don't know if anyone gets that. Okay? But against Bud, Tank, and Canelo. Well, that's why Bud's not as big as he should be. His personality is very kind of dry. You know what I mean? Very dry. Bro, Usyk was fighting Ukraine, everything. He was gone. Going to be Fury that night. I don't know about the rematch. I got Fury. Yeah, me too. Fury got this rematch. What do you think about the worst stoppage in boxing history? Probably Barroso and Rolly, but Meldrick Taylor Chavez. Very bad stoppage. Very bad stoppage. Terrible stoppage. There's been others, but that one, very bad. Ruddick versus Tyson, the first fight was pretty bad. Errol Spence was a superstar, but maybe because he was on PBC. He had a more fan-friendly style. He appealed to the working class dude, the blue collar, the dude who works hard, keeps coming. It's all about business and then going back to his family. And, so he appealed to that. And being from Texas, he just grabbed the South. What up, Joseph? Marco, any thoughts on Teo saying he beat 2 white guys now? He's trying to keep his name relevant, although he's doing it in very potentially offensive racial way. I'm not sure if he's racist or not. I don't think he is, but I don't know. But I know that him saying that shit is definitely mad insensitive and is offensive to a lot of people. I think he could keep relevant without saying that kind of shit. Teo is tweaking. Yeah. I mean, he's, like I said, he's trying to strike while the iron's hot, because one more loss and he's not going to be able to get any big fights, and he knows that. So get all the big paydays you can now. I was never sold on Spence. The whole internet was full of aerosexuals saying. I remember that. I had it Bud winning, but most people thought Errol. Most boxing fans thought Errol. Most boxers, like me, former boxers like me, thought Bud would win. Teo had the tools to be a superstar too. Yeah, he definitely did. He just lost. And he's saying racist shit now. Teofimo Lopez. I'll get out of here. Being racist is not a good way to keep your name relevant. Well, you know what they say, Dwayne? All publicity is good publicity. I wonder why so many people thought he could beat Crawford. They just thought he wears you down, and no matter who you are, he'll get to you. He'll chop you down. That's what they thought. But what up, Joey? What up, Joey? Joey can, or Joey can't. Joey can't fuck with me. What up? What up, blood? Let's talk technical boxing, blood. What else we got, people? What else we got? I always said stylistically Spence would never beat Crawford. You were right. What's up, Skips? Wanted Spence to win, but every YouTuber who picked Spence seemed like they had an agenda. Yeah. I wanted Spence to win too, actually, near the end, because I just thought his personality seemed more likable. Like, he seemed more down to earth. Crawford has chip on his shoulder, kind of diva-ish chip on his shoulder personality. Worst Olympic? Come on, you know what that is. You know what that is. Worst Olympic robbery. Easily. Was my man.
I must have forgot.
How to Camacho's the legend in my eyes. Talk about black people. Huh? Camacho, what do you say about black people? What Camacho's... I don't remember what he said about black people. Terrence Crawford, you're not going to break that guy down easy. That's a fact that we learned, that Errol learned the hard way. You know, I thought Errol wasn't looking that good, but I did a video of the fight recently, right? And Errol was coming at him, although his eyes were really, his eyelids were really droopy, like he might have been on. He was throwing punches hard. He was coming at fucking Bud with some thunder. So I don't think physically there was that much wrong with him. He just looked a little off in his face. Bud absorbed it and then started hitting him. His response to Bud's punches looked exaggerated. Now, that's either because Bud hit that hard or there's something wrong with him. But you got to lean with Bud hitting that hard, because if he has it in him to throw as hard as he can. You saw the punch. Bud was blocking him. They were, boom, you're hearing, hit like a snare drum. Well, then. If he could throw that hard, I'm sure he could, I don't think there was nothing wrong with him. So I kind of take back that there was something wrong with him. Even the guy who beat Roy Jones said he didn't deserve the medal. Thank you for the bounce pass.
Y'all must have forgot.
Feel like he was getting Crawford's base much. Yep. Ravens, what up? What up, blood? Salute. That's just his face. Nah. I know what his face looks like. His eyelids were significantly droopier. He was speaking way slower. Way slower. My homie from Texas always says that was an arrow, but I say, why did he not prepare for the... He might have... The rumor was he was taking painkillers for the rib injury. Or smoking weed for the pain for the rib injury. That's the rumors. Yeah, I need to watch that Shakur fight. He's talking to you. Blood. Did any of you watch All Access after the fight? Yes. Yeah, he goes, we gonna get back, gang. We gonna get it back, gang. And the son goes, what? He goes, we gonna get back, gang. Yeah. And when your own son, who knows you better than anybody can understand you, that's clear to me that there was something wrong with him. Adrenaline crash. He got his ass whooped. I don't think he's rushed to speak. I mean, maybe. I can't ignore that he looked off in his eyes and in his speech. I don't remember if he looked off in his speech before the fight, but definitely after. That could have been the beating, though. I love Jones. Hated seeing him retired. Well, thank you for the bounce pass.
Y'all must have forgot.
Who's your favorite fighter currently? Tank, Benavidez, Inoue, Fury. I like those guys. I like Crawford. Nah, I mean, I think he's the best. He's not my favorite, though. While you boxing dudes say salute. I don't know. Is that weird? I mean, I like it. It seems real, like, fucking official. What up, Zooted? You want me to play the jingle? Okay, I'll play the jingle. Just for you.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
I ain't playing shit. Win or lose, I think Spence is going to take a lot of damage in that Fundora fight. We'll see. Another way of saying what's up. No, I know. It's like saying, like saluting you. Like, when somebody in the army, when people walk in, they salute each other. It's like we're all military. We're all royalty. We're all high ranking. It's kind of giving yourselves respect. Yeah, Fundora will punch on Spence. We'll see. That fight is even official, though. Fundora Spence, right? Let's see. I'm gonna look it up, but I don't think it's on BoxRec. I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's see. Yeah, nope, not on BoxRec. Motherfucker's been inactive now for 2 years almost. Or a year and a half. My top 3 Shakur. Shakur. Why is he your favorite? So boring. How could you have Shakur over Inoue? Inoue is so exciting. Even fucking Canelo's more exciting than Shakur. Fury, Usyk, they're both more exciting. Fucking Daniel Dubois is more exciting than Shakur. Better Biev is more exciting than Shakur. Are you...
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
What are you on? I hope it doesn't happen for Spence's sake. I don't think he's fighting again. I keep saying it. I'll keep saying it. Jaron Ennis. That's another one. He looked kind of shitty his last fight, but yes, Tommy. Overall, there's another one you put in. You put Boots over fucking Shakur. Boots over Shakur.
Homie, don't play that.
All right, my favorite 3. Benavidez, dope. Better BF, dope. Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu's your favorite? Okay. I didn't expect that. But he is an exciting fighter to watch. My top. 5. Shakur, Tank, Bivol, and Shakur? Bivol fights. Huh? What? Boring. I thought the fight was happening because Benavidez has a picture of a poster of him. Benavidez fight's happening. We're talking about Errol Spence and Fundora. Junto Nakatani is creeping close. I don't know much about him. I got to watch more. I like technical boxing more than anything. That's obvious now. You think Lemos can pull the upset against Keyshawn? He can. I'm not big on Keyshawn, I'm telling you. I think Keyshawn is mediocre at best. So yes, I do. I do think he could do it. I'm not saying I'm predicting him to win because they're kind of at the same level. Lemos just has more experience, if I'm not mistaken. So Joyce, Shakur, AJ, Chisora. Joyce. Joe Joyce? Chisora? What the fuck? That's your top 4 most favorite fighters? Okay. You know what? I shouldn't shame you. You could choose who you want. Fuck it. My bad. That's rude. Fuck it. You like who you like. I wouldn't have gone that route, but fuck it. I'm not in here to make fun of people. That's what kind of fucking... We're a warm, positive room. My GOAT is Money Mayweather. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Do you think Keyshawn can become world champion? Can? Yes. I don't think he will. Marco, put Junto on your radar, bro. Is Carol Maloney was the best? Send me the link. I'll watch it right now. The rest of my top favorites are Usyk, Inoue, and Bam. Bam's dope. And it's kind of the way you feel about Sweet Pea, I feel about Shakur. Did you just put Shakur in the same fucking sentence as Sweet Pea?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
What do you think is Tio's recent antics in boxing? Do you think others will follow suit? Nah. I think it's busy. I think he's being racist and he's trying to get, as you young kids say, clout chasing, trying to, raise his notoriety, keep relevant by saying shit that stirs the pot. The problem is it's racist shit, and especially in today's climate after George Floyd, just today's racial climate, specifically towards with black people. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you doing? I know he's trying to seize the moment, strike while the iron's hot. Fighters only have a finite amount of time to get those big money fights. He's trying to build that. Maybe that's his way of enticing Crawford, because, he knows that the biggest money fights right now from are black guys, right? Tank, Crawford. Get him angry. Let's fight. So maybe that's what he's doing. And, he might think it's genius. And if it works, maybe it's, as long as he's not really racist, it is genius. But if he's really racist and he's just being racist, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not black. So, like, even if he's not really racist, that's probably offensive to mad people. So, there's other ways to do it, I suppose. Sorry, I didn't list AJ on it. I don't think Mayweather's the best fight ever. I would say he's the smartest fighter ever. And that's arguable, but yeah. I'm from Earth, not from the UK. All right, Tommy? Is 2 really from NY? Y'all don't claim him. Tio, no, he's not. We went over this. Tio, watch my interview with his father. Tio was born in Brooklyn, and at the age of 1, he moved to Florida, and he raised his entire life in Florida. His father isn't even from Brooklyn. His father moved from Honduras at the age of 15 or whatever, 19, and grew up in Brooklyn. So his dad's not even fully from Brooklyn. Both defensive fighters, I think, I'll say about Sweet Pea was more flashy. That's a fact. I'm starting to realize a lot of Latino fighters have hate and resentment towards black fighters. Justin, you black? I mean, your name's Isaiah, right? So you're probably black. I wouldn't say a lot. I would say the ones that do. Let me watch this knockout real quick. Oh, it's in slow motion. All right, jab, jab, steps back, goes low, and throws high. Boom, saw that coming. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trap. Okay. That's good. That's good. I just saw it. Why does ESPN put him in the Hulu theater so much then? Because he draws a Brooklyn audience because his father claims Brooklyn. He says he's from Brooklyn. All a lot of us need to hear is they're from my hometown. I know better, but I don't give a fuck where you're from. I don't. It'll help a little, but either I like you or I don't. So to me, it doesn't fucking matter. But a lot of people will just roll with it. And he could claim it on loose grounds of like, well, I'm born there. I'm from Brooklyn. But then we get into semantics of where you say you're from, just like in boxing. You say best pound fighter. Well, what's your criteria for that? Everybody different. Well, what's your criteria for saying where you're from? My criteria is you've had to have grown up most of your young adulthood there. Not kid, but like anything from like 7 or 8 up to like 15, 16 or on. Then you could claim being from somewhere. That's mine, though. And you will also stop that dude, I think. Okay? Bill Haney versus Broner is a good IG match. IG? Bill Haney? What? You mean Devin Haney? I'm blacker than the black. What did he say? Whose gums? I'm blacker than Whoopi Goldberg's gums. Didn't he say that? I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. And most of all, I hate that black-ass Wesley Snipe. Good one, Justin. So you must be my age. How old are you? I bet you're around my age range to be referencing that dope-ass Don't Be a Menace movie. Yes, I did. I just said that, Dwayne. If he's from a borough, then he's from a borough. What you mean? Shakur said he never... Alberta, you're trying to do New York talk from what I've taught you, but you just fucked that up. Shakur said he'd never seen Teo in these East Coast. No, he's not from here. That's why. Well, East Coast, I don't know. I don't know Florida. I didn't have that deep of an amateur career. So Florida and New York, I don't know if they would see each other a lot. Who do you think wins, Schofield or Keyshawn? Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn is just a little more patient and poised. But he would have a lot of problems. He might even get dropped. I'm real Teo fan. He far from racist, but he wrong, though. But he just controversial person who in the wrong era of boxing. He's a bit of a crazy genius. Like I said, he's trying to get fights with the two biggest money fighters in or around his weight class, which are Crawford and Tank. And Haney. That's what he's trying to do. So, you know, it's genius, but it's also fucking racist. Like, maybe why you got to go on race? Like, make fun of their mamas, or, you know what I'm saying? Say you bang their fucking, their wives, or, you know, say something. You don't have to go with the fucking race. There's a lot of ways to violate somebody. Mark, did you see Tank got mad at Najee boxing from Cigar Talk? Nah. Who's open? Yeah, I'm old, man. I just keep it. I'm just like you, late 40s. All right, where are you from, Isaiah? BX is a borough. Yes, the Bronx is a borough. Ryan, racist? He sure as fuck. If anybody, I mean, he said the N-word with the hard R. He threw the hard R. He said the N-word with the hard R. You can't even say the N-word with the A if you're Mexican, I think, right? I'm white, so I don't know the rules, but I'm pretty sure Mexicans can't say that shit at all, let alone with the hard R. So that's as racist as it gets. And he said he hates Muslims. Then he tried to be like, oh, I'm joking. He's trying to almost get like stand-up comic immunity. You know, comics will say something like, oh, they're just comics. But he's not a comic. I like Lopez. He represents Florida, but I'm saying Monkey Boy, that shit. Yeah, well, I don't blame you. Facts, they dumb. Big shout to my first, sadly enough. today. My man, Fun Truck. Marco for having level-headed takes. My man, Fun Truck. Appreciate you, Fun Truck. Appreciate you. Tank is open now. He needs a new interviewer. What you mean he's open? Tank fucking left me hate messages on my IG page. Ryan said that about Caleb Plant's wife. There you go. Boxing has always been about race, not any racist way, but let's say about slick black style Mexicans. Yeah, that's not racist though. That's not even prejudice. That's just kind of you're polling something, and that's like a definition. That's like what's the word I'm looking for? When you see the majority of black fighters fight a certain way and the majority of Mexican fighters fight a certain way, it's not really racist. It's fact. It's a fact. It's a statistical fact. There we go. That's all that is. But depends how you say it. You know what I'm saying? There's this gold comic that goes, when you say Jew, if you say Jew, okay. But if you go Jew, now it's fucking racist. So it depends how you say it, I suppose. I'm from the Midwest where the best boxers are from. You got an argument for that. Ryan Garcia trying to get canceled. Nah, he's trying to. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Ryan was being punished by the Illuminati. Something's happening with him. Mark, a lot of people, minorities can say. Well, Eon, when I was coming up, right, in New York City, Lo, you could fucking vouch for this, right? You're actually, I think Lo's younger than me, or maybe not. Anybody from the hood could say the N-word with the A at the end, right? Anybody from the hood could say it, and nobody would really have beef with it in New York City. Now, I never said it. I'm not saying I never said it because I still felt like that word should only be for people of color. And to me, saying it, I just felt stupid. I would feel stupid saying that shit coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'd feel like there's this old term, WIGGER, a wannabe, right? And they would call white people who were like, yo, all cornbally like that. I would feel like one of those kind of dudes if I use that word. So I never used it. But mad people use it from the hood. Chinese, random. There was less white people from the hood, true, but shit has changed, But again, to be clear, I never said that shit. Not gonna cancel my ass. Case, what part of Midwest? I'm there too. Word. Yeah, New York and Philly, Jersey, yep. You got balls. I didn't say it. Hell no. You never said it, but you thought. Oh, my man. Today I was talking about this on Nessa's show, right? There was so little racism in the inner city of New York, and Ness said the same thing in Jersey, because Jersey is like New York, similar. They're like diet New York. They're like New York's little redheaded stepchildren. You didn't even, like, we're all just boys. Like, I grew up the minority. I was actually the minority. They will fuck with me for being the white boy. Like, out of love, but, like, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Redneck and whatever kind of shit. So that's just what it was. Why you got Fury? Who you got? I got Fury. Stoppage. Some white kids trying to make it out the burbs. Yeah, I mean, right. The thugs only say it now. I mean, I know a lot of my black friends now don't want to say that shit. Like, a lot of people have kind of feeling like that word's offensive to them, or like, a lot of people have stopped saying it. I got a few friends, black friends, who used to say it, don't say it at all anymore. And I got some that never said it. I love seeing Zhang versus Dubois. Dubois whooped Zhang's ass, I believe. Like you said, Marco Ryan's trying to keep his name relevant. Yeah, so's Teo. I'm in LA. In some areas, Latinos can't use the N-word, like Watts in the jungles. They can't use it. Yeah. I mean, shit. In New York, they still do. Most Latinos that I know, I don't know. Most Latinos still use it from New York that I know. But I've heard like I said, a lot of black people get offended by it. So I've seen some of my boys tell other black people, both black, like, yo, do me a favor, stop saying that word. We're trying to come above that shit. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own preference. If you said the N-word, Blue would put paws on you. He don't even use. Why Blue? That's a weird thing to say. Smash the likes. Listen to suckers. Wash out now. You seen Ryan? I saw that. I was watching Livingston Bramble versus Ray Mancini on Tuesday Night Fights, right? Whew. Was it Livingston or was it Razai? Which version were you watching? Mamelo. I heard Bramble, by the way. He's still alive, right? He is alive. I heard he is in bad shape mentally. I heard he's CTE or dementia. Like he's in bad shape, like assisted living maybe, or needs it. Marco, you underrating the Chinaman. The Chinaman. Damn. After all that we just talked about, that's what you're going to say?
Oh, that's racist.
Unbelievable. He doesn't deserve it. What's up, AK? You at the party late as fuckums. Keyshawn. What up, Tevin? Frank versus Keyshawn. Ooh, that's a good one. That would be like, that shit would leave me like, but very evenly matched fight. Eon's in fucking Indiana. Livingston, and it was on HBO, not Tuesday Night Fights, and oops. And this was, both were 23. Yo, Lo, I'm about to drop. You'll like this. Boricua versus Mexico Classic. Tito Trinidad versus the 56-0 Yuri Boy Campus. I'm dropping that video probably tonight. What a fucking bomb out. Those motherfuckers were bombing like Desert Storm. Golden Boy Boxing Friday nights. You should do it live. Okay. I'm from Miami. A lot of Mexicans, Dominicans say that word. Well, there it is. You think Top Rank will re-sign with ESPN or go somewhere else? I don't know. We don't know the inner workings. They'll take whatever deal is most lucrative and beneficial, you know. Marco, we need you on TBV live chat for the DB3 card. What's DB3? Ryan Garcia said F Muslims. Yep, he sure did. Rodriguez, what up, blood? Tito crushed it. Yep, he sure did. But Tito got his fucking pack bus. You know what? I'm not going to use that. That's not mine to use. Tio got his fucking cabbage split. Marco, I saw a boxing scene article that Tio Trinidad cheated. Yep. That's what a few people are alleging. One of them being William Joppy, who Tito knocked out to snatch the middleweight strap. I'm black and I don't even like using the N-word. The older I get, the less I use it. There you go. Marcos for the people. Word life. DB3 is what Keyshawn says. It's what he says? Why the fuck? Why have I never heard that? DB3, what's that supposed to mean? Keyshawn Davis and his three brothers. Oh. So he calls himself. Do his brothers fight? Tito's most successful Puerto Rican against Mexicans. Tito kills Mexicans because they go against Tito. Tito wouldn't have killed Chavez. I'll tell you that. Chavez would have swallowed, digested, and pooped all that shit out and hit his ass with hammers. Faros Vargas was also warned that Tito had loaded gloves before, but he avoided it. Yep, I heard that. Again, this is all alleged. There's no proof of Tito ever using anything in his hand wraps. And I saw Tito punching, like in the Yuri Boy Campus fight. You see the velocity of the punches, and you see how they land. He gets a lot of leverage in his shots. I don't think it was loaded, but it could be. You know what I'm saying? Loaded shots don't land like thudding at all. They land kind of normal, but then they cut your whole shit up. They land lighter, if anything. I view Tito as a cheater now. That's your prerogative, like Bobby Brown. Floyd beat Castillo, unfortunately. I don't think he really beat him the first fight, but he got the victory. Chavez best days were at 35. Tio would have bust Chavez back worse than Oscar did. You're wiling out. Tito was very one-dimensional. He wouldn't have bust Chavez back. Tito could have decent footwork, whatever, but he didn't have the IQ that Oscar had. No, let me rephrase. Oscar's IQ wasn't great. Oscar had way better physical reflexes. Oscar was faster and moved and hit almost as hard, but way faster. Tito wasn't as fast. I don't think he would have been able to box Chavez. Chavez would have got to him. But this Campos fight that I'm dropping, Campos fought very similar to Chavez. Let's be clear, right? Similar power, similar everything. And Tito used genius footwork adjustments to beat Campos. So, that being said, funny, I just did this fight. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even agreed with you, but now I'm kind of agreeing with you. Tito might have been able to do the footwork against Campos, but Tito could footwork against a slower, flat-footed fighter like a Chavez or a Campos, but De La Hoya, he had issues with it. De La Hoya was not flat-footed. He was hopping. He was faster. He was more athletic. Marco, smash the likes. Listen to this, man. I don't like when Margarito used. I mean, we don't know if he did against Cotto for sure, but seems likely. I might have some sparring footage soon, Mark. Oh, shuck it, duck it now. Let's see what you got. Tito box better against come forward guys. Yeah, because he's a come forward guy. But when you go against somebody who has a high IQ, sets traps, takes and gives a better punch than you, takes a better punch and gives a stronger punch, and has a higher IQ, like Chavez, nah. And let's not forget, Tito's chin. Tito's chin was straight puto. Just want to say it in language you can understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that sounds stupid in Spanish to call a chin puto, but you know I'm going with it. Marco, I could turn pro and get my first pair of trunks, so I'm going to put 3 letters D. You got to do it. Trip D. Or just D trip. Or you could be Delta D. Doesn't Delta mean 3? I believe it does. Frank Bruno versus Deontay Wilder. Wilder knocks him out cold. Castillo didn't beat Mayweather. I think he did, but officially he did not. Suckers, watch out. Let me see something. Fourth letter. Oh no, Delta doesn't mean 3. I was wrong. Does Delta mean 3? No. Okay, I was wrong. Doesn't mean 3 at all. It's a value of 4. Delta's 4. Okay, well, I was close. Costa Zoo versus Oscar. Ooh, man. I might have to go with Oscar. He has a good chin, smarter, more athletic, but that would be a bomb out. Great one. I'm glad Hopkins gave Tito all 3 headbutts now. That's funny. Take over Tank. What up, Protect? Crawford Lopez. Crawfish. Or Rand, you got Tyson for the KO. I don't know if it's going to. Here's what I think is going to happen, people. Lock this in. Remember, I said this. You too low, your punk ass. I think what's likely is Tyson, the second Jake feels Tyson's power and gets overwhelmed by how fast not only his hands are, but his footwork and his head movement is, I think Jake's going to hold. I think we're going to see 8 rounds of a boring Tyson unanimous decision because Jake is just holding and throwing a shot here or there, but mostly holding. That's what I think is going to happen. That's my fucking official prediction. And there's a slight chance there's one fucking knockout. You know, like Tyson lands a knockout. And there's a slight chance Jake, batters Tyson and Tyson's old and can't take the punch and he just suddenly looks super old. Or some might say looks his age. Are you going to be at the Keyshawn fight? Nope. Draw. I pray they never bring up that name. I think the fact that you bet on Paul fight makes it unserious. Can't bet on the Paul fight. What you mean? What do you mean you can't bet? They don't allow bets? It's a fucking anybody could bet. You're saying like the casinos aren't taking bets? Is that a fact? Kendrick Lamar looks small against Canelo. That's very random, Tommy, but okay. If Tyson's going to get the knockout, it's going to be early in the round. Ah, man. You underestimate Jake getting tired and getting clipped when he's tired. Remember, Tyson, even though he's 58, and take it from me, I'm 48. Now, I know it's 10 years younger, but I don't get tired now. That is a muscle memory. The heart muscle at that age, Tyson's not going to get tired. Jake is. And when you get tired, that's when you go down. Some of the times, at least. Do you think Lomachenko will come back? No, I think he's done. Paul is not NOF, not a fucking boxer. I don't know what you're trying to say, but Marco, will you be heartbroken when Tyson gets slept by a circus clown? Yes. Won't you? Yeah, well, at least on FanDuel you can bet. Or at least right now. So you can bet. You can bet on the fight. Yes, what you talking about? You can't bet on the fight. Big shout to my man. Second super chat of the day. I wish I was getting 10 a day, but I'll take this. What Ali did to Foreman, it's done. A KO. Rope-a-dope? Nah, Tyson's not going to get tired, man. Tyson's not going to get tired. It's going to be the other way around. You'll see. Yeah, it's sanctioned. I don't know how. 2 minutes and 14-ounce gloves are literally amateur rules. Yet a professional fight sanctioning body is doing it. Is sanctioning it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Like Mike Tyson said, he's a manufactured killer. I'm a natural-born killer. I don't even think he's a manufactured killer. He's a manufactured entertainer, content creator. It can happen. How is Tyson not getting tired at 60? You're Delulu. You'll see. You'll see. You don't know what it's like, Galaxy. If you were a fighter, especially at that level, like I was at a low pro level, right? And I know what it's like. And I'm not trying to shit on you and be like, oh, you don't fight, you don't know. But it's just a fact. Your body has muscle memory and conditioning. It takes a lot more for us to get tired. And he's also used to that big stage, so he won't get drained as much by the endorphin rush and the adrenaline and all that. Paul knocks out Tyson. It's going to be sad, like when Roy got beat up by that Russian guy. You know what? Fuck it. Even though you're bringing it up in a sad way.
Y'all must have forgot.
Thanks for the alley-oop. Marco, when he loses, I want to know what you're going to say. I'm going to say it's possible. Listen to me. I think it's possible that Tyson loses. I'm not sitting here being like, no fucking way. No, that's very possible. He's 58. But I just think it's not going to happen that way. I think Tyson, even at 58, all his advantages will overcome and outweigh the one advantage Jake has. The only advantage, which is youth. Marco, current Roy Holmes. Huh? Roy Jones or Paul? Come on, man.
Y'all must have forgot.
Roy looked really bad against Anthony Pettis. I'm scared he can have... He doesn't. I still talk to him, but it could develop. Yeah, he needs to stop fighting. We have proof it doesn't matter what age you are. Look at George. Well, yes, but Dwayne, and see, this is how showing you guys I'm balanced because I'm actually arguing against my own point. Foreman was in his 40s. He was not even his late 40s. He was like middle 40s. Maybe late 40s, not late fucking. Tyson's a good 10, 15 years older than Foreman. So, but this is also 20, 30 years later. Exercise science has improved. Medicine has improved. Supplements, evolution, like so much has improved. That's why people are living longer, being competitive and effective athletes at an older age for longer. All this is so, this might be Tyson's 58 might have been similar to for Foreman's fucking 44, 45. You know what I'm saying? They might be equal now because of the evolution. If Perry dropped Jake, what do you think Tyson dropped? Perry dropped Jake? No, he didn't. Did he? I don't remember Jake going down. Freddie Fred. This is the Fred I know? This ain't the Fred I know. Rory was good on the commentary. He wasn't. No, he's not slurring yet. This fight in like 2 weeks, isn't it? The fight's in like 2 weeks, isn't it? I'm scared for Tyson. He shouldn't be fighting. Maybe. Oh, shit. Tia. I don't know where the fuck she went. What up, Fred? You're a little late. I'm about to get off. I've been on this motherfucker an hour and a half. I'm going to call you later, though. I'm going to call you maybe in like, you're going to be around like 12:30? Psycho Mind, what up? It's not about age. It's about mileage. Okay? That's what I'm saying. And by the way, those you know, right? I train with Kevin Rooney. I know I'm close with some of Tyson's closest friends. Tyson had a brain scan recently, and he had zero effects of being a pugilist. His brain was scanned, his CAT scan, his PET scan, clean. Just so you know. So, speaking of mileage, he has the mileage on his body, but not in his brain. Fred's in the room. Tia says hi, Fred. Miss Tia probably sleeping. Oh, they know you, Tia. They know you. The what do I call you guys? Subscribers? Nah, she's awake. She was doing laundry and making me some motherfucking dinner. And she was shining my loafers. Because that's how we do it in a Bulgarian household. Call me MPO. What up, MPO? Do you got a favorite pizza spot? Nah. All the fucking pizza's good. There's a couple here or there that are better than others, but all the shit's good. It's actually way less likely to find a bad pizza spot than a good one. All right. What we got? Come on, bruh. The chat. Oh, yeah, the chat. The chat. You guys are more than a chat. I know most of you guys by now. Call us mafiosos. All right, Galaxy. I got it from Luke Thomas and the MK Fighting Podcast. MK? Mortal Kombat? I'm nice at I'm not that. I'm nice at Tekken and Street Fighter. Fred knows, my man Fred here. Fred knows. She needs to wax your bald head. How about I wax you? Oh, shit. Nah, that just sounded mad.
Fruity, fruity.
Never mind. I don't want to wax you. Strike that. Take it easy, Marco. You don't want to spar with you. Nah, hell no. Zooted is wildin'. Marco ain't bald, guys. Thank you. See? All this is here. It's just this part's piecing out. But all this back, chilling. So fuck you guys. Half you guys, when you go bald, it's going to happen. It's just going to start fucking looking all spotty. Looking like somebody dropped landmines on top of your fucking melon. Whoa, no did it. The balding voice. Get out of here. The moon roof is coming. I know. Gracefully. It's moonwalking away like an MJ concert with style and slickness and grace. What does Tia think? She doesn't give a fuck. When I first met her, I had more hair than this, so I'm tatting my head up when it's. I thought about doing that, right? They do that. It's like tats, but then I have to keep it shorter than this. But then I'm like, what happens if I go into a coma, and then all this grows out, and this shit just has little fucking dots? I'll look fucking crazy. I'll look nuts. So I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Ain't gonna get me all looking like show enough. Marco, I'll whoop you in Street Fighter. Nah, no, you won't. No, you won't. Akuma, or if you have a problem with that, some people try and say Akuma's cheating. Ryu, I will whack. Yo, Dwayne, all jokes aside, I go, ask Fred if he's still in here. I go online and I fight the best fighters in the world on Tekken. In a Street Fighter, excuse me, and I whoop them. Most of them. The majority of the time I win. Same with Tekken, as a matter of fact. But I'm better at Street Fighter, though. When's the new George Costanzo? Yeah, right? See your younger days. Senior younger days, different. Yeah, I know. I mean, just had longer hair. My face looked the same. After a while, the black tattoo ink starts to look green. Nah, it's not. It's not tattoo. It's called micropigmentation. They use a special ink and they don't go as deep as a tattoo for that reason. So you have to have it touched up every 5 to 10 years. So it's different. And you got to have it touched up. Had hella gas on the roof back in the day. Oh, you losing your shit too? I was Ehon and Dalsim. Fuck you up, Eon. Fred, tell him. 1996 in college, I was waxing people. Fred, you tell him. I was in Fred's room, right? And these Asian kids came in. Now I'm about to be, I'm about to be, by saying this, where is it? Where the fuck is it? I'm about to be,
that's racist.
but a bunch of Asian kids came in Fred's room, and one played me, right? And I beat him. He called all his boys. Fred, how many? How many of them? It was like 5 or 6 Asian kids. Now, look, I don't mean to be,
that's racist.
but, Asian kids could play some fucking video games. And I waxed all of them. Tell them, Fred, how'd they look when I was done? I had them all walking like, almost like I banged their girls, like walk of shame, or like they were the girl they're just walking out, walk of shame, and one after another. This was in Fred's fucking room, his dorm room. So Eon, Dwayne, you want to fuck with this? Like 6 came. You see that? One by one, getting waxed. I was waxing them like turtle wax. I was waxing them like getting the works at a car wash. Best players in the world you might be fighting, but they ain't me. Get the fuck out of here.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Shit. Let's work. I got 5 on it. 5 hundo maybe. Shit. I want to start playing on PS5 though. I got to know the Switch one during COVID, man. That's when I started like really playing the dudes like online, which are the best. I haven't learned how to play. I could rock with Tekken on PS5, but not I gotta get to know Street Fighter a little better on PS5. But you want to do the Switch? I'll wax you right now. You sound like Blue now. How so? What you mean? How do I sound like Blue? Marco, I'll let you pick my character for me. Oh, right. Yeah, me neither, Alberto. That's why. You let me pick your... Get out of here. What's up, Will Cash? What's up? His salute comes from way back. Oh, that's fucking rude. That's fucked up. Making fun of my bald head? That is just rude. All right, peoples. I'm about to bounce out of here. It's late. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Hit the thumbs up, please. Subscribe on the way out. Peace.